Do you know what? Again, this is an idea that you're thinking, hang on, what do I need gloves for? You do need them in the kitchen because these are your hot hands, heat-resistant silicone gloves, and they are brilliant. Now, what have you got going on right now in terms of, do you fold up a tea towel to get dishes out of the oven, or have you got those kind of mitt things that have got a band across the middle, which never quite makes sense because, you know, dishes are bigger than you can actually go, so you can't spread far enough. And again, the great thing with this is you've got independent control over each of your fingers, which is brilliant. So whatever the shape or the size of the dish that you want to pick up, you can actually get your fingers in there, get a really nice grip and purchase. They come right the way up to the wrist, which is great. So even if you want to sort of rest a dish on top of your hands like so, you can do that. Now these are heat resistant up to about 220 degrees Celsius, which is really, really good. I think that's really good, don't you? If you think about it, you can use these with your barbecue, in and out of the oven, taking hot dishes to the table, and even actually putting your hand into pans of boiling water to fish things out. Awkward things like boiled eggs and corn on the cob and things like that. In fact, take a look at this.
Ouch! That pot is sizzling hot. Oh no, got burned on that barbecue? Uh-oh, did Grandma's griddle melt those mitts? You need Hot Hands, the amazing new silicone gloves, tough enough to handle all the hot stuff. Remove the lid and watch. Hot Hands handles scalding hot steam like a dream. Flip the bacon without the burn. Use the non-slip silicone grips for sizzling hot casseroles. You can even move back the oven rack. You won't believe your eyes. Hot Hands flips French fries. The secret is in Hot Hands raised grippers that safely repel heat away from hands. Hard-boiled eggs and hot boiling water? No problem. And look, reach in and grab the corn, then butter it without the burn. With its 5-finger non-slip grip, you can even reach into the pot and grab the red-hot lobster. It's the silicone glove you're gonna love. I can even shred pulled pork without using a fork. Lift a 20-pound turkey with Hot Hands. Time to barbecue? Grab the hot potato right off the grill, then safely open the steaming hot pockets. Hot grills are no match for Hot Hands. Forget the tools, Hot Hands is the only tool you'll use. Stain-proof Hot Hands rinse clean in seconds, and it's dishwasher safe. Watch, I'm gonna torch this old-fashioned oven mitt and Hot Hands. Hot Hands is the clear winner, hands down. Hot Hands, delicate enough to pick up a pin, but strong enough to pop open a jar and melt-proof to last a lifetime.
And I really, oh, now then, right, okay, it is price crash time. I love the fact how dexterous these are as well. They are brilliant. You can get down to the smallest detail with them, which I love. Right, we have, oh, okay, we've crashed the price down to $19.99. So if you're thinking about, it might not be you're thinking about, by the way. It might be a neighbor, it might be your mum, or just someone that you know that's, you know, maybe not as dexterous as they used to be, that this would be really handy for. Or if you've recently scalded yourself on an oven dish or something like that, you know how darned annoying it can be as well. Now, shop around, because I know a lot of people do. We've actually seen a big national retailer who is actually doing something very similar to this, and their price is $19.99. Now that caused us a little bit of an issue, because of course we're price crash. We do it bigger than better and better than anyone else does. So we had a little meeting, we had a little chat, and even though it will instantly half our stock, I think you know what's coming. You call us right now at $19.99 to get one pair of the Hot Hand gloves. We are going to pop in a second pair for you, completely and utterly free of all charge. Buy one, get one free. That will beat the competition out of the water, completely and utterly. So you're now going to get two pairs of these for just £19.99, and they are so good. Remember, their heat resistancy goes over 400 degrees Fahrenheit and just over 220 degrees Celsius, and these can be cleaned by rinsing them under the tap or throwing them in the dishwasher. It's brilliant. They've got so many uses. Handy in thought of the barbecue, and there are so many more. Look at this.
Ouch! That pot is sizzling hot. Oh no, got burned on that barbecue? Uh-oh, did Grandma's griddle melt those mitts? You need hot hands. The amazing new silicone gloves, tough enough to handle all the hot stuff. Remove the lid and watch. Hot Hands handles scalding hot steam like a dream. Flip the bacon without the burn. Use the non-slip silicone grips for sizzling hot casseroles. You can even move back the oven rack. You won't believe your eyes. Hot Hands flips French fries. The secret is in Hot Hands raised grippers that safely repel heat away from hands. Hard-boiled eggs and hot boiling water? No problem. And look, reach in and grab the corn, then butter it without the burn. With its 5-finger non-slip grip, you can even reach into the pot and grab the red-hot lobster. It's the silicone glove you're gonna love. I can even shred pulled pork without using a fork. Lift a 20-pound turkey with Hot Hands. Time to barbecue? Grab the hot potato right off the grill, then safely open the steaming hot pockets. Hot grills are no match for Hot Hands. Forget the tools. Hot Hands is the only tool you'll use. Stain-proof Hot Hands rinse clean in seconds, and it's dishwasher safe. Watch, I'm gonna torch this old-fashioned oven mitt and Hot Hands. Hot Hands is the clear winner, hands down. Hot Hands, delicate enough to pick up a pin, but strong enough to pop open a jar and melt-proof to last a lifetime.
Do you know what? These are absolutely brilliant, and they're so easy, no matter what size of hand you have as well, by the way. These are very easy and simple to get on. And actually, if you notice that they come up just beyond the wrist as well, which I think is really good, because sometimes you've got a good pair of oven gloves and then you just catch your wrist or the front of your arm on the dish. I hadn't thought about as well, actually, when you've done a roast or something like that, rather than well, what would you do right now? You'd take a roasting fork, wouldn't you, and put it into the joint of the bird or whatever and lift it up with all the juices running down your arm. With this, you can get in underneath that joint of beef or whatever it may be, or the bird or the chicken, and you can actually get it straight over to the carving board. And I tell you what, the detail, I mean, I'm not going to show you my brand of water, so we don't need to see this close, but can you see how dexterous this is? Because look, I can actually get the lid off my bottle of water, and I'm dexterous enough to actually be able to get that back on as well. So it's great for being able to get tight lids off jars and bottles and things like that as well. I also think this would be good. You know, when it comes to you wanting to defrost the freezer, because actually, as well as being hot hands, these could be cold hands as well. So rather than you getting freezer burn, you can actually get in and fish all of those frozen things out of the back of the freezer without actually getting a freezer burn. And remember, I mean, we have seen a big retailer, and I'm not here to name them or to denigrate them. They're an amazing company, but they do something very similar to this, and you might find it if you do a bit of shopping around. One pair of something like this at their price, $19.99. Our price is $19.99 as well. The difference with us is that we're actually giving you a second pair at no extra charge. So you buy your one pair at $19.99, we'll give you another pair at no extra charge. And this is brilliant, because at the moment, if you're in that kind of situation where you've got cloth oven gloves, and it might be the mitt ones, you know, with a band that goes between the two mitts, so you can only kind of go that far and you can't move, and your oven dish is longer than that, especially if it's a turkey roasting dish. You have to go further and you can't. And if oil gets into the cloth mitts that you have, then it transfers the heat and you end up hot. If you're in that kind of situation, or if you're in the other situation where you fold up a tea towel and pick up your roasting dishes like that, stop it, because it's unsafe. You will burn. You know what happens. Scalds and burns are avoidable completely and utterly with something like this. It just makes sense, doesn't it? It really does. So if you want these right now, can you give us a call? Because we've just halved the stock. By beating those other big retailers doing buy one, get one free, we've just halved the stock, so it won't go on forever. So if you want yours, dial us now, 0808 123 3333. Get yourself on the web, pricecrash.TV. Just pop in that item number there and we'll get these out to you. And the great thing is, of course, we're sending you 2 pairs, so you can keep a pair for yourself, give a pair to your mum, your aunt, the neighbour, you know, someone you know that could really do with something safe and simple like this. And it really works too. Here's the details then for you one final time. It's the Hot Hands Heat Resistant Silicone Gloves, 441812. And remember, you can use these on the barbecue. You can put your hands into boiling water with these on as well to fish out your boiled boiled eggs, corn on the cob, whatever it may be. And you're getting 2 pairs for the price of 1 right now. Buy 1, get 1 free at just $19.99. Do all of your shopping in one call, and it's only 1p&p per order, but grab these quickly.